Good morning to Timeout Tuesday. It is the 4th of November and welcome today. I'm going to do some Christmas tags today. I'm going to show you some first of all, and then I'm going to demonstrate how I made a little box for some tags as well. These are some that I made earlier, and I've got, you can see, we're actually doing a fete soon. So these are all the ones that I have done. And I'm going to today, somewhere here, I have probably not in that. They're in the white box, which is hiding under everything. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Yep, got the wrong box. So I've got 3 very quick ones to do for you. Here's another one. So basically I've made 3 different ones. So I've got this one, and basically I've used the what is Elegant Christmas, and the other side then I've just put a piece of white cardstock on so that you can write. I've done that one, done one with a gold star, be jolly, there you go, and I have done one with that one as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I make those. So basically, we'll start with this one, and I'll probably only make one of these today, but just so you can see. So I've cut a circle out with the starry shapes. It's got a little bit of stitching around it, and then I've put another smaller circle on the back. I've punched a hole with a mini punch, and I've added some gold thread, and I'm just going to knot that off. I'm going to show you how to do one of these, and then I will because I really don't think I need to show you all of them, but I'll show you where I got the idea from. So this is called Ornamental Christmas, and there are a bunch of tags that come with it, which I have somewhere on my table because I saw them earlier. But oh, here they are. They were hiding. They're just on the magnet. So this is them here. Okay, I think I just dropped one. So there is a tree, a bubble, a star, and a circle. And there is also another tree, which has fallen off the magnet. So I'll just put it there for now. Just a straight tree. So those are what I used. So I used that to color out some gold, and I did some embossing with the stamp set, which is Ornamental Christmas, and I've used the Be Jolly. So I've used that one and that one for this one. So let me put this quickly together. Turn this over, get my dimensionals, and next week I'm going to take a break from Christmas stuff. I'm going to do something else. But today I'm going to just do this, and hopefully, now some of them I've actually put on with multi-purpose glue. I'm putting this one on with dimensionals. So I put 6 dimensionals on that, and then 1 in the center to make 7, and I'm going to put 2 on this. Okay, let me get my bag so I can put my little scraps in there. So I'm going to put my backs of my dimensionals in here, because if I don't, they go everywhere. Let's get that one and that one. Those are all paper free on the top, and that one. Okay, so you'll notice that there are 2 shorter ones and 2 longer ones. So I aim to put the tall one, top and bottom like that, and the others just fit right inside like that. And that's my star. And then I've got my Be Jolly, which I've done in white embossing powder and Versamark on black, and I put that in the top, and that's my tag finished. Quite a pretty little thing. So I'm going to be selling these at the fete that I'm going to. So I just wanted to show you that one. Now, The other thing I've made today is this here. This is my prototype. This is a little box with, this is what I'm going to be concentrating on today. So I'm going to pull these out. So I've made this little box and I'm going to show you how to make it. I won't be using this one because it's a little bent, but you can see I've used some retired paper on this one. And all of this is retired. It's Evening Evergreen and Pear Pizzazz that I had left over. And then I've made myself some tags. So I might make the box first, I think. I think that would be a good idea. Okay, so let's get that. And my ribbon. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is fold. And I have a template of this that I will show you as well. I think it's in this box here somewhere, hiding underneath all of this. Yeah, here we go. So this is the back. You can see that the whole thing is 15 by 10. Okay, so I've just folded that and I want to put the ribbon on first because I often forget. So I'm going to run a piece of tape right across there and put my ribbon in place. Let's check where the center is so that it's reasonably even. You can put these up very, very quickly. So that 10 by 15, and I've scored it at 6 centimeters from each end. Now I've got some DSP, which is half a centimeter smaller. So I've got this one. This is a retired one too from last year. And I thought, oh, this is pretty. So what I'm going to do on this side is, I shall put that on first. Let me get my tape. There's some with gold and some with white, and I'll show you. I just had this and I thought, this would be perfect for this because I wanted something that looked in these tones. And yeah, I'll put that like that. It doesn't matter which way it goes because basically it's multi-directional. And this one can go in the middle there. Now the other one I'm going to put on this side. So I turn this one over, and these are a 9.5 by, this one's 2.5, 9.5 by 2.5, and a hair there. And then I'm going to make the little boxes that go on the inside. So that's basically the case. So let's leave that over there. Now the boxes look like this. So I made myself a template. This is 7.5 across here, and the full length is 11 centimeters. So what I've done is I've cut out a piece that size, 7.5 by 11. I've scored it 1 centimeter in both sides, and at 5 centimeters and 6 centimeters. Okay, so here is I've got 3 here. Now, so what I'm going to do is burnish these first. I cut these out in Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to burnish them. I'm just folding them over a little bit, and then I will burnish them with my bone folder. Okay. And I might actually cut a little bit off the back of this one, like that. Okay, now I'm going to open it up. Oh, I haven't done the middle one. Okay, there we go. Okay, now this is the back. This is the front. I've used one of my old punches to cut, which is this shape, and I've used just the edge of it to cut that out to give it a scalloped edge. Now what I'm going to do is get some of my double-sided tape on this, and I'm just putting it on the wrong side. Put it on here, And you notice that I'm putting it all on as one piece at the moment, even though I've cut that. I'll show you what I do afterwards. Find this is the quickest way to do it. So I'll put that on, and now this bit here is going to be stuck to the inside of the little box. So let's put a piece here, and I'm leaving the front, the pattern side, without anything on it. So let me show you what I do. Okay, so that's my double-sided tape. Now I have already cut this, so I'm just going to snip up where I've cut and snip up where I've cut. Turn this over, and I'm going to do this one first. So I'm going to take my paper off the back of the double-sided tape. I made my own template for this one. I'm not quite sure what the original was, but yeah. So then I'm going to put the sticky side to the inside. I'm going to put that like that, so it sticks on the other one, and the same on this side. So now I've got the front of the box. You notice it hasn't got a lid, and then, or the back of the box rather, and then I'm going to put this on like that. And actually I should have cut it off the back, but that's okay. We'll just turn it like that. Okay, so there's one done, and I'll quickly do the other one, because just in case you missed that. So scoring all my folds, and that one. Okay, open it up. This time I'll put the tape on first in the middle. You notice I've left it intact. Okay, I am not taking the back off this yet. This bit. That will be the last thing I do before I put the box together. So that goes like that. And that one goes on the other side. Like that. Very quick. And that's old evening evergreen ribbon that I found in my retired ribbons drawer. So it was a perfect way to finish up some stuff that I probably would sell or give away or something. So here we go. Now I'm going to take the back of the double-sided tape on the sides first, just so you can remember what I did. Pull that off, leaves the sticky in place, and do the same on this side. That one, and that one. So I'm going to be selling these at the fete for Christmas tags. And I just want to show you. So the sticky, I'm putting the bottom tag in between the two layers, like that. And then I put the front on, and you can't see it's there. And the same with this side. So we end up with this little box that looks like this. Okay, so there we go. So that is one of the, I'll just shove those up there for now so you can see them, and if you want to take a picture of them, you can. Okay, so now I'm going to place these on my cover. So I'm going to take the back tape off now, top one and the bottom one. And I'm going to place this just up a little bit and in a little bit, so it's sort of centered near the bottom. Okay, and then I've got the other one. I'm going to put it on the other side. I think this is actually a really cute little box for this sort of thing. I'm going to make a birthday one as well if I get time. pop that one there. So you can see that they sit opposite each other. And I might actually just clip that back too, so that it looks like the other one. Okay, so that's my box basically. And when I close it, just to show you, and tie my ribbon. I know my ribbon was longer than 40 centimeters. And I tie my bow. Oops, Daisy, or thumbs here. And where's the other one? There it is. And that gives me my little box, okay? And that's it, finished. But let me show you how these tags fit. Now, this is the pattern tags that I'm using. I'm basically using, this is a blank one. These are patterned ones. You can see there. We've also got a bow and a little tag. So let me show you what I've done with these. So these are the pattern ones. There is this one. So I've done garden green, and these punch out if you want. I've done one in, I think that's Poppy Parade with gold, because I thought that was pretty. And I've done a cherry cherry cobbler. And I find some of, you know, the little, what do you call them? Forgotten the name, ephemera that you get with this set here. I use some of those on it, and I use the ephemera Merry Christmas on that one. I haven't put anything on this one because I think it doesn't need it. Okay, so those are the 3 tags. I've just used ribbon that's probably expired too, for the tops of those. So, and just to show you, they fit in like that. I'll put another one in here. I'll put it in the back. Now you'll notice that the ends sort of stick up. So what I did was I just tucked them in underneath like that. Okay, so that they're not going to stick over the edge. Now, these are the other ones I did, and I'm going to make a few of these for you today. What I've done is just done it in basic white. I've got some of the ephemera, and this is one of the hybrid embossing folders, and it says ho ho ho. And then I've just put some gold ribbon on the top. So that's one. I'm going to show you how to make this one because I love this one. And this is another one that I've made. I've done one with peace on it. And I've done this one with Christmas bubbles on it. Okay, so that just shows you some of the ideas that I've done. So I'm going to do this Merry Christmas one for you, just so you can see how it works. Let me move that out of the way. I think I put it in here. Yeah, so I used the retired snowflake folder for these, and you can put 3 in at a time to punch through, except that that didn't come out very well. That's okay. So there we go. And then I cut some green, garden green cardstock, which I'm just going to glue on the bottom. So let's do that next. And I'm just going to put it like that. So it actually looks as if it's attached, okay? And I've got some garden green ribbon here. And I'm just going to get, well, that much I think is probably enough. And I have my ribbon scissors. You can see I keep my ribbon scissors with this on so that I don't get them mixed up with my paper cutting scissors because I don't want to accidentally lift them and start cutting paper. So I've folded it in half. I've put it through the hole and I've looped it, and I'm going to knot it up the top. So you could send your tag like that, okay? But these here are from branching out, and these are actually the cutouts from the green tag. So where is it? It's hiding at the back here. This one, you see? These are the bits that cut out. So I've kept all those because I thought, hey, that's really cool. So here's one of them. It's got a bit twisted. I'm going to get two. And got lots in here, so getting my finger on them. That one's not the one I want. This one's perfect. Okay, so I've got two of those. And then I cut out some acorns with early espresso. And yeah, so there's my early espresso acorns. And in my wink of Stella, I'm just going to add a little bit of wink of Stella to the top of these. You probably can't see the difference, but it just sparkles them up a bit. Okay, so that's done. Right, now to put this together. And I find that the best way to do this, and I've left the glue dots on the other table, just give me one sec. I've piled them up, but didn't bring them over. Here we go. I've got some glue dots here. I find the easiest way to put these on is with glue dots. Okay, so I've got a glue dot that I'm going to put on the back of this one up near the top, and then I'm going to put it just below or around the bottom of that, and then I'm going to do the same with this one, and I'm going to put it at a slightly different angle. Okay, now I've got my two cones, and there is a right and a wrong side to these two pine cones, and I'm going to put one up there, which the glue dot came off, and one on the other side. Okay, and it makes a pretty little tag. Then I've got lots of little bits and pieces in here, and I'm going to find a Merry Christmas. When I hunt through, I know it's in here, or I could even do joy on it. How pretty is that? I like that actually. So what I'm going to do is just get some glue dots and put them on that. One there. Roll them up a little bit so you can't see them. There we go. Oops, it's still on my pick. There we go. And I can put the joy just on top there. Like that. Doesn't that make a really pretty tag? Just with that. That's another way to do it. The other one I used a Merry Christmas, which is in there. So that's one way. I've got, let me make another one for you. I might do one with snow, but maybe this little guy, and I might put Joy up the top. He's delivering a letter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put him on dimensionals. 1, 2. You can do these with whatever you like. So this is from the oh, my brain's gone blank. The one with the animals on it, and the name's gone. Okay, but so this is one of the animals, and this is from the ephemera, and it saves me having to. So I keep all these little bits, and you know what I find is great? I have lots of little scraps of white and other colors, and I thought this is a perfect way to use them up. So I've been able to use up heaps and heaps of scraps of stuff while I've been doing this as well. So I'm going to put my joy there. I just want it to be straight. And this time, what color do I want? I might do black and white actually. Use some black and white thread that's retired, but it's up. I have 2 rolls of it, and I thought this is absolutely perfect for this because, you know, it sort of goes with that theme. And it doesn't matter what color you use. You could use plain white on this as well, or just red, or whatever you like, really. Okay. Now I haven't put to and from in the back, but you could do that if you wanted to. Let me just make those even. There we go. And it's another one. And if I was really keen, I could put, these are old pearls that I found in my retired box. And I can put one of those down the bottom there. Okay. From, I don't know when they were from. It was 159, so it's a couple of years ago, I think. And they're called red and green adhesive back pearls. So, yeah, so just so you can see that. And now these all will fit. And then I just used a little truck on that one with some gold ribbon. These will all fit in here. So my plan is to put 8 of these in this, I think. There's another one with a dog on it. I might have to put that one behind. Get it in. It's easiest actually if you get them all out and put them on top of each other and then slide them in. That's the easiest way. And then you just get your pick or your bone folder and tuck the ends in like that. And I'll put Merry Christmas here in the front of this one so that you can see. Now I haven't decided if I'm going to add anything here. And let's pop those all in. I'll use my bone folder this time just to show you that you can do that. There you go. I actually prefer the other thing. And then I close it up. And I'll probably put this in a little bag, but I'll have some sitting out so that people can see them. See what they're buying. And that will be that. And I might even put, you know, I don't know, might put something on the front, depending on how I feel. Probably could put something like, got those things in a top. So let's pull that out of the way. I have some of those gold, got little gold stars in there. They're all in the bottom. I could even put "'Tis the Season" like that, which I think is rather nice on that. But I'll probably do that in, yeah, I can do it in black. Work out quite well. I could put, what else have I got in here? Got lots of "'Tis the Seasons." Got "Season's Greetings." That could go on like that, which is nice too. I think this one shows up better. And then that will be my little gift box. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm actually making loads and loads of these, and I'm really enjoying making them. I love creating, so just to be able to do that, and I just freehand cut that out. Let me get some dimensionals and put that on, just to show you what it looks like finished. Put one there, and I'll put one up there. Take those off. I should bring my bin over, but that's okay. I'll pull those up afterwards and put it on the right way around. And I could put they put some little, I'm just using up these pearls because, you know, they'll pop that there. If it'll let go of my finger. These are nice because they actually take on the green, which is really nice. So 'tis the season. So that's my little box with my tags in it. You can see there's a couple, 3 extras. So I'm just using those up randomly, and that's what it looks like, and that's what will be sold. So those go down and then like that. Okay, so I've done that just to show you. That was what I mainly wanted to show you today, this cute little box. And you could even put clear ribbon on this. And these are the the instructions for that. You can see there again. Pop those to the side for now. And we had this one. That's actually out of an old ASP, the back. This one, which is the Elegant Christmas. This is another one I did, and I've gold, wishing you peace and joy on that one. And I've done the tree in gold and punched out a card. And I've got one more that I have in here, hiding. I did this one in black with gold, like that. Okay, so those are 4 different ones that I've done. And I think they're actually quite pretty, so I'm going to sell 4 of those together. Or I think that's what I decided, or 6 of those together. But just to show you that that's, now I think I'll have plenty of these for my own use as well. But I thought that would make a nice gift for someone, maybe a teacher or a grandparent or something like that. Just a really pretty little gifts. So that is me for today, and I think I'm going to do something out of the catalogue next week. I'm not quite sure what yet, but I just want to get a little bit of a handle on these things. But I hope you'll be able to join me. And we're in November already, so all these things will be available. I shall put, you can find them in my shop, but I'm going to put a blog up about these and take a picture of these here. So these are your score lines. Ignore that one because I did it on this backing paper. Those are your score lines. That's where you put your ribbon sort of across the middle, and the same with this one. Okay, so just so you know what you're doing. But that is what I've done today, and I'll open that up so you can see all those cute little cards inside. Okay, so there you go. That's my Timeout Tuesday. And I will see you next time. I hope maybe that you might be able to enjoy making some of those as well. Okay, everyone, bye. See you later. Bye.